Hello, talented people. This is Catrina Frison of Banner Media Group. Today, I want to talk to you who want to be behind the scenes, specifically on a movie set. Now, this can apply if you are interested in behind the scenes stage wise, but the titles may be different. Um, so this is for you. This training is for you. I want to give some strategy in terms of how you can get work as a crew member. Okay. Now, typically in a film set, there are two categories of crew. You have your above the line, and those are the director, the producer, executive producer, screenwriter, casting director, and production manager. Like those people are considered above the line. But then you also have your below the line um, crew members. So that's going to be your director of photography, your first AD, your camera operator, your key grip, your gaffer. It's going to be your production sound mixer. I mean, there are lots of titles in that. Editor, hair and makeup, location manager, script supervisor, all kinds of people like that, right? And one of the things that happens in these particular positions, if you're getting started, it's important for you to learn the job, but to also get the experience. And sometimes you can do that both at the same time, right? So I want to give you an idea of how that's possible. Now, of course, I always say, always, 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 education is always the way to go in this regard. You certainly can go to film school and study these particular positions. You can also take courses to learn how the mechanics of how to do these particular jobs. Those are always great. But every job isn't, in terms of as jobs go, every job does not require education or a certain traditional education in order for you to fulfill the requirements. To give you an example, a production assistant. Yes, you can take a PA course. Yes, and you can learn what a PA does in film school. However, it's not education. PA education is not required for you to become a PA. One thing that you can do, and let's say this: if your desire is to ultimately have an above the line position, you certainly can start below the line and work your way up, which a lot of people do. So it all depends. It's important, one, for you to know what those people specifically do and gain relationship with people who do those things. Now, one of the things that I've seen, and one of the things that I've even done myself, is to get the experience of some of these positions. It's important. Volunteering is everything. And there are plenty of productions that have small budgets or no budgets and appreciate people volunteering their time. And you certainly, if there's a specific area that you're looking to get involved with, then you can volunteer your time to do that specific thing, to have on-the-job training. There are lots of lower budget or even student films, which I also recommend. If you are near a university or have, university ties, or film school ties, the students are always having to make films as their final exam and are looking for a crew or looking for a cast that they don't have to pay. And so you can volunteer to do those kinds of productions so that you can get the experience of the job you're looking for, and something that can be put on your resume, and certainly, have a good time in being a part of another person's production. Those are always great opportunities to build your resume so that when a paid opportunity comes along, it shows that you have had the experience. You learn something every time you work on a set. No matter what your position is, whether you're in front of the camera or behind the camera, you learn something every time you're on the set. So being able to get on set as much as possible is important. It allows you to have what we call set experience. One one of the things, and you may not, as it relates to sound and lights and all of that. Now that deals with equipment. So it's very important that you know how to set up, how to break down, how to maintain, how to troubleshoot equipment, because equipment is very expensive. But the thing is, if you have the opportunity to gain relationship with someone who is already doing that job, attend workshops, seminars, and conferences that allow you that kind of, that kind of training or networking, you can't go wrong with that. Someone that you can work out an apprenticeship, where someone who's in that position can, take you under their wing and show you the tools of the trade. That's also a great opportunity for you to get hands-on experience, whether it's paid or not. It's still an opportunity for you to learn the job. There are intricate things in each of these positions that is important for you to know. And the more experience that you get, the more you know, and the more you're able to present yourself for those paid opportunities. And you may find that, you try out a few different things. You may start out, working in the light department, but then you find, okay, maybe I'm better at crafts. In craft services, or maybe you can kind of float around. That's the great part of being a PA, because you can learn different departments and find out what really resonates with you. What area do you really have a passion for and you really want to do? The other thing that you can do, think about what's around you. If you are a student, if you're a high school student, college student, there are productions happening all the time. Being a part of the crews on those productions is helpful. You attend church, and your church does productions. Those are opportunities as well. You live in a community where there's a community theater or different types of events. Volunteer for those, or get on the mailing list of the theaters in your area so that you can get information on when new shows are coming out. Because if there's volunteer opportunities, or even, entry level positions for crew, then you can take advantage of those particular things. I would also encourage you, if you are looking to do this professionally, the crew unions give information on training as well as opportunities. So while you may not be in a position to join the union, but information is still critical in terms of being able to find out where the opportunities are. Check if you live in a major city that promotes film and television productions, look at the production guide. Your film commission, most film commissions have a production guide, and there you can also find people who work in those particular positions that you do. And hey, be brave, make a phone call, send an email, reach out to someone who's doing the thing that you desire to do, and ask some questions about, hey, I'm a new person to this, wanted to learn as much as I can, or is there any advice that you can give me about working in this particular area? There are people in the industry who love to help others get along and get their foot in the door. And so all you have to do is ask. These are ways in which you can get an opportunity and get the experience of working as a crew member. And here's the thing that happens when you get an opportunity to work on a crew. You got to be on time, you got to follow instructions, and you got to be available to whatever department or whatever person that you are serving throughout the entire shift. Because you do well, what happens is directors, we always appreciate good workers. And someone who does well, who does everything we need them to do, and they do it in a timely fashion, are more likely to get hired on the next production because we had such a great experience. You providing good customer service, whether you know how to do everything or not, is key. Having a great attitude, following directions, and having follow through means everything to someone who's busy with 100 other things on a set. So hopefully that gives you some starting, something to start with as it relates to getting crew opportunities made available to you. Now, I don't know if I said this before, but Banner is a company specifically designed to educate, train, and promote performing artists who want to master their craft as well as make a generational impact. And we're very excited about being able to train new artists and new creatives as they enter into the entertainment industry. So reach out to us if you have questions. You certainly can put your questions in as it relates to this conversation in the comments. We're happy to answer those as well. You can reach out to us at bannerexcellence.com and just look at some of the things we have to offer, or even give us your feedback. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.